Oh. I must have blacked out again. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to what is probably one of the worst shows on the internet. In 20 years' time, they're going to strap me to a chair and wheel me into a psychiatric ward, and all the doctors and various professionals are going to try and figure out what the hell went wrong with me. And the answer to why I went deranged, of course, will be from making these stupid YouTube videos. You're probably aware, folks, that it's that time of year again. Valentine's Day is just round the corner, unless, of course, you're watching this video in like 6 months' time, and in that case, Valentine's Day is nowhere near round the corner. And in that case, good for you. Piss off. It's that time of the year again, ladies and gentlemen, where love is in the air, where relationships are blossoming and blooming, where Cherub's faithful arrow is sniping bitches left, right and centre. Needless to say, I fucking hate this time of year. But seeing as this time of year won't piss off whether I want it to or not, I figured I might as well use this romantic point in the year to talk about something that I thoroughly despise. Something that is both a pox on the internet and on humanity in general. Pickup artists. You've probably seen this stuff before, ladies and gentlemen. Unwashed, creepy, and generally quite demented losers going out in public and hitting on women, or generally harassing them, for no other reason than they're desperate for validation. Or worse still, they take to the internet and make how-to tutorial videos on how to pick up any woman you want with their epic 10 tricks. What's up, guys? It's Epic Attractive Man 420 here. Today, I'm gonna share 6 epic tricks with you on how to pick up bitches. Needless to say, this pickup artist shit doesn't work. It just doesn't. Pickup artists and everything they preach are just complete tumours. Now, I've wanted to talk about this stuff for a while now. I've mentioned before in previous videos that my YouTube recommendations are a complete cesspool, thanks to all the garbage content I watch to make these videos. And over the last few months in particular, a lot of pickup artist content has started bleeding into my recommended section, and good old Mother Moocake's been saving them all for a rainy day. So, with Valentine's Day around the corner, I see no better time than now to talk about all this pickup artist shit and explain why it completely sucks. So without further ado, bitches and bastards, strap yourselves in, because this one's going to be a very long and painful journey.
And I'm going to give you 6 ways to get women to approach you first.
Now let's get something clear straight away, shall we? Let's make something abundantly clear right from the get-go. This shit doesn't work. Pickup artists are nothing but creepy, brain-damaged losers that dwell in the depths of Reddit. And when these pickup artists are making their tutorial videos on how to pick up bitches, they'll act all cool and epic, they'll act as if they're God's gift to women, and they'll act as if the stuff that they're advising and preaching is some sort of miracle, as if it's the pinnacle of human thought and idea. But it's not, alright? I have to make that very clear straight from the get-go. Nothing they teach or advise works. At all.
Howdy.
Oh my god, that's pathetic. Oh my... So, you know, Mother Moocake, he's clearly drowning in pussy. So, take it from me, right? If you're trying to start a conversation with a woman that you're interested in, probably the worst way to fucking do it is by saying, howdy.
Howdy.
If she doesn't think you're insane, she's gonna think you're gay.
Oh, I can't hear you. Maybe from another life.
I have had teeth pulled out of my mouth, and that wasn't nearly as painful or awkward as this conversation is.
And you going for chemistry?
My major is called Health and Society, so I'm a humanities major.
Okay. Interesting.
Here's a fun drinking game you can play with clips like this, actually. Take a shot every time the conversation dies painfully. Or actually, if you want to play the drinking game on hard mode, take a shot every time one of these pickup losers say something like, oh, okay. Alright, alright. Oh, cool. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Oh, right. Right, yeah. Cool.
Cool.
Take a shot every time they say something like that, you'll be dead in 5 minutes.
Thank you.
Cute, you know that? I'm Matt. What's your name?
My name is Komachi.
Komachi?
Yeah.
Ah, nice to meet you, Komachi.
Yeah.
I like your rings.
Yeah.
Very nice. Okay, hold on. I know a little bit of Japanese.
Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. I'm not drunk enough to deal with this. I'm just not. Fuck.
I know a little bit of Japanese.
You know a little bit of Japanese, do you? you fucking weeb. I mean, you can't make this shit up. This man surely hears himself talking, right? In what reality does this work?
Hey. Hi there. You guys look absolutely adorable together.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I didn't make you adorable though, I just noticed it. I should thank you for adding to the, I don't know, ambiance.
Now this guy here is without a doubt one of the worst pickup artists I've ever seen. He's the perfect example of what all these massively famous pickup artists on YouTube, Instagram, wherever, he's a perfect example of what they're all like when the camera switches off. When they're no longer on their one-sided YouTube channel with their editors and their scripts and their fancy cameras. This is exactly what they're like in real life.
I'm Todd.
We're in the middle of a conversation, actually.
Okay. I'm still Todd.
Okay. Nice to meet you.
So polite. I'm sorry, I just like, I'm not used to people not being nice to me. I don't know how to deal with it. I just wanted to meet
Sorry,
you
we
guys.
just don't really know what to say, but we appreciate it.
Who are you
So,
guys? I'm sorry.
Sorry?
I'm like, who are you guys?
We're 3 friends. Yeah.
Cool. Cool.
This human car crash here actually possesses all the qualities needed to be a pickup artist. He's creepy, he's clueless, he's socially inept, he's incapable of taking a hint, and he's about as slow as an asthmatic tortoise.
I'm sorry, I think we got off on the wrong foot.
I think we're having a conversation, and we'd like to keep having a conversation, if you don't mind. I'm just
Let's go ahead.
Look how close he's standing to them as well. Like, just piss off.
I actually just got up the courage to like talk to girls. I was talking to my therapist for a long time. You guys are the first girls I talked to. And now it'll be like years until I get up the courage to talk to girls anymore. I can't believe you did that to me. It's so mean.
Wowee. I mean, Jesus wept. Ah yes, of course. Fellas, you know what women really like? Guilt tripping. Yeah, dude, whenever I want to impress women, I guilt trip them into an awkward conversation that they really don't want to have. Yeah! Whoa! I can't decide whether to hate this man or to pity him. Actually, no, I can decide to hate him. Oh, Moocake! I hear some of you ask, why are you showing me these painful videos? They make me want to claw my own eyes out with a spoon. Well, I assure you, ladies and gentlemen, this shit is just as painful for me to watch as well, but it's necessary pain. The reason I've showed you these clips straight out the gate is because I want to make it very clear that this is what pickup artists are like in real life. These pickup artists, dating gurus, whatever you want to call them, personally I call them virgins. But a lot of them will speak about how you've got to embrace rejection and that you get a lot of rejection in being a pickup artist, but all that rejection is worth it because eventually you bag some really hot chicks. But you know, they're not getting rejected because, you know, they're hustling. They're getting rejected all the time because what they're doing is really fucking creepy. That's what I want to make very clear. Pickup artists are just creepy. And anyone that tries out or subscribes to the tips and tricks that they show off, they end up looking like the people in these videos.
Howdy.
And you wouldn't want that now, would you?
If she looks at you, does she like you?
No. Not in your case. Now I have a theory about stupid people. I've mentioned it before a few times, but I'd like to go back over it again very quickly. Stupid people, such as anti-vaxxers, people that like minion memes, and in this case, pickup artists, have always existed. A lot of people seem to think that there are more stupid people nowadays, but I don't think that's true. I think there have always been just as many stupid people. However, 50, 100, 200 years ago, most of these stupid people didn't have a way of sharing and expressing their opinions, so they could very easily be ignored and overlooked. However, nowadays, of course, we have the internet, which I thoroughly believe was a mistake. Thanks to the internet, everyone and their mother can now share opinions, whether those opinions are good or complete bollocks. And this certainly applies to the pickup artists. Once upon a time, most of them could easily be ignored, but nowadays you can barely get away from them. They've all taken to the internet in hordes and swathes and created hundreds and hundreds of carbon copy YouTube channels, Facebook pages, Instagram accounts, all of which spew advice that is all complete bullshit. All of it is either completely obvious, completely pointless, or completely wrong.
The fourth reason you stink and don't even know it is that you don't shower every day.
Oh wowee. That's amazing advice, isn't it? Holy shit.
Every piece of clothing that you buy has care instructions on a tag, stitched directly into the item. Machine wash cold with light colors, tumble dry low, do not use bleach. And then all it is a function of making it happen.
You mean to tell me that if I wear clean clothes, I will be more appealing to other humans. Oh my god, that's such amazing advice. Why didn't I think of that? No shit. You wear nice, clean clothes, and obviously you're going to be a bit nicer to look at. Come on. Like, it's not rocket science.
It's scientifically proven that men who show their hands are more approachable, opposed to those who cross their arms like this or shove their hands in their pockets. She's noticing the entire context of the situation, not just you. So if you're standing on the sidelines with your drink held up like this, which is closed body language, by the way, you're less likely to be approached.
So what you're telling me is, if I sit in the corner, not talking to anyone, I'm less approachable? Holy fucking shit, give this man a medal! This is groundbreaking! Where would we be without the incredible advice of The Attractive Man? A YouTube channel name, by the way, that screams I am insecure.
Become popular. Now, this is probably the best way to get approached. You could run for mayor, or you could just open up a popular restaurant or start a nightclub. Become popular on social media. You can start a YouTube prank channel.
What the fuck kind of advice is that? Set up a prank channel. Are you looking to get bullied?
Most of the advice that these people give is just obvious. Like, painfully obvious. Wash your hair. Wear nice clothes. Smile. Talk to people. Well done. You have contributed absolutely nothing to anyone. Now, if all the advice these people were giving was just pointless or obvious crap, then, you know, I could probably give this stuff a pass. But sadly, it's not. In fact, most of the advice these people are giving is just plain bad.
Before you decide to go for her number, before you confess your feelings, before you ask her out on a date, create a spark of attraction.
Now, I can't quite put my finger on it, but there's something about the way this guy looks that is just wrong.
The best and easiest way to flirt with a woman is to tease her about something. It's the universal sign that flirting is going on. So that women in your yoga class jokingly call her a teacher's pet if she asks the instructor a lot of questions.
Basically, what this creature is advising is that you be an asshole. Just be an asshole. That's bound to get her interested, isn't it? Hey fellas, watch this. I'm about to pick this girl up real quick. Watch this. Ready? Oh, what's that? You asked a question? You fucking loser? She's bound to be interested in me now. I tell you what, let's do a quick experiment here, shall we? You're in class, something comes up that you're not quite sure of, so you put your hand up and you ask a question about it, and after you've asked your question, someone in the back of class calls you a teacher's pet. Now, do you think, A, you will feel very attracted to this person, or do you think, B, you'll think they're a dickhead?
That girl serving you coffee, right? Next time you go to pay for your latte, as she reaches for the money, pull it away with a little smile on your face. Then go to hand it to her again. When she reaches for it, pull it away again before giving to her.
I'm sorry, are you actually brain dead? Scenario here, right? Some woman behind the counter. She's working a 9-to-5 job. She probably doesn't particularly like this job. She's tired. She's been there since God knows what time in the morning. She doesn't particularly want to be there. And you think a way of getting her interested is by making her job unnecessarily harder. By pissing her off by being a dumbass in the queue. What is wrong with you?
That's creating a little tension, right? It's a little flirtation.
No, it's not. It's being a prick. So you've got the advice that's obvious.
The fourth reason you stink and don't even know it is that you don't shower every day.
You've got the advice that's brain dead.
You can start a YouTube prank channel.
You've got the advice that's stupid.
Jokingly call her a teacher's pet.
And then you've got the advice that is genuinely really fucked.
Men love idealistically, women love opportunistically.
I'm sorry, I beg your pardon, sir?
Women love men for what they provide. If you are not the highest value male that's in her life, she's either looking to or going to leave you for that higher value male.
So all women are gold diggers is basically what you've said there. You wonder why no woman will go near you. Why won't any women come near me? It must be because they're all gold digging bitches. No, it's because you're a dickhead.
First sign that a woman is low value is she's got low self-esteem. When you are dating somebody with low self-esteem, oftentimes this will manifest itself in some really unamazing ways. More specifically, you getting cheated on.
So what you're saying here, Mr. Extra from Greece, is don't date girls with low self-esteem because they'll cheat on you. What? Firstly, that logic is utterly warped. Surely the probability of someone with low self-esteem cheating, surely it's lower, not higher. But even so, That's beside the point. What's that? Sorry, you don't completely believe in yourself. You're not utterly confident in everything you do. Yeah, sorry, you're a piece of shit. And I can't date you. This fucking virgin on the internet told me so. That's just frankly disgusting. A lot of these dating coaches, pickup artists, whatever you want to call them, virgins, a lot of them say a lot of very genuinely dodgy shit about women. One thing I've noticed is a lot of these dating advice videos, they don't talk about women as if they're human. They talk about them as if they're things. No, this isn't a GTA cheat video. Right, yeah, so you press up, up, down, down, right, triangle, square, triangle, triangle, down, and you unlock infinite bitches. A lot of the advice given in these videos essentially boils down to, you can't be nice to women. No, you can't be nice to women because of course they're not going to be nice to you. You can't be nice to, you know, someone you're interested to. Of course not. That just makes you a fucking loser. Pretty depressing mentality to have when you think about it. Don't be nice to someone you're interested in. Just treat them like shit and manipulate them until they do what you want. Yeah, dating 101. Look, obviously I'm no expert in dating or women. Far fucking from it. But being nice to someone is probably the best way to show that you're interested in them. Now, just being nice for someone to get something, that's bad. But, you know, so is being a complete dickhead to the person. Just be genuinely nice to them. I think just being nice is probably a better shot than, you know, treating them like shit. Just a thought, you know? I mean, what's there to lose? The point I'm trying to get across here is that all the advice given in these pickup technique videos, it's all bollocks. At best, it is completely obvious and useless, and at worst, it's genuinely damaging and fucked up. And everything in between is as brain dead can be. And if you're somehow still unconvinced that these techniques and tricks and tips are all pointless, well,
I know a little bit of Japanese.
Good luck out there, yeah?
Gentlemen, stop being the nice guy. Hit that link down below.
Want to join my free gift card giveaway?
I've noticed that quite a lot of these pickup technique videos all have something in common, other than they're all complete bollocks. A lot of these videos will always try and refer you on to some sort of site or seminar or online course where you can learn more.
So if flirting is something that you struggle with, I suggest registering for Rob Judge and I's masterclass called How to Create Attraction on Demand.
Click the link below to learn this one super secret that everyone else will hate you for. Yeah! It's basically what the ads on porn sites are doing. Like, come on. But anyway, you go down to the description and you click their dodgy looking link and it takes you to some website or course offer, and of course, it costs money. Now this might come across as very obvious to quite a lot of you, but just in case you haven't quite clicked on yet, do not buy this shit. It is a scam. All of these dating courses, dating seminars, whatever you want to call them, fucking scams, they will all offer the exact same thing. Learn these amazing tips and tricks that we have in order to get any woman you want into bed, to become utterly irresistible, to get any bitch you want begging on their knees for you. And that sounds lovely, doesn't it? But here's the thing, right? None of it fucking works. You're now paying these people for advice. I've already shown you how bad all the free advice they gave is. So what makes you think the advice you're gonna pay for, what makes you think that will be any better?
Don't be stupid, all right, guys?
What I've noticed a lot of these dating courses do is they'll pretend to offer you the course at a discounted price. It isn't a discounted price. The course always costs this much. They've just made it look like it's on sale, or they've put down the price just for you. But quick! You've only got a limited amount of time to get it at this special price, so quick, buy it now, you lonely piece of shit. That's how a lot of these dating course scams work. They will prey on lonely people, and they will offer them the promise of change. Yeah, you're lonely now, but if you take our advice and our course, we can change that for you. And then on top of that, they'll make that offer look more scarce than it actually is by putting a limited time offer on it. It makes the person feel like they have to buy it now, or otherwise they're gonna lose this chance forever. It's a scam. Plain and simple. If these dating courses were even remotely honest in their advertising, they would say, give us $75, and in exchange, we will give you some really shit advice and turn you into a bit of a prick.
Me and my business partner scammers.
Okay, so I was going through a load of these dating advice videos. You know, I was checking the descriptions to see if they were offering scam courses. And I found one link that is particularly interesting. Our good friend Bobby Rio. Do you remember Bobby Rio, guys? He was the one that recommended being an arsehole to cashiers.
As she reaches for the money, Pull it away.
Well, in the description of one of his videos, he's got a link to a quiz. Get started to reveal your nice guy mistakes. Take this assessment and find out what's really holding you back. It may not be what you think. Now, I'll tell you something for free, ladies and gentlemen. I've been doing videos on clickbait garbage for years now, and right off the bat, this shit reeks of clickbait. I'm willing to bet literally everything I own that at the end of this quiz, it makes me either pay for my results or it recommends me a dating course. I'm literally willing to bet my life that one of those two things happens. But anyway, I thought it'd be a bit of fun to try and take this quiz, mainly to point and laugh at how stupid it is, but also because it might give us a bit of a look into what these dating courses are actually like if you buy one. So, first page, question 1 is, how old are you? We ask because nice guy barriers manifest a little differently depending on your age. Fuck does that even mean? Nice guy barriers. Just complete and utter jargon. What is this? Dungeons and Dragons for incels? Well anyway, I'm under 35. Yeah, very funny. I can already see a load of you going, oh Moocake, you're actually 48. I'm 21, alright? You're so funny, piss off. You're sitting in a coffee shop with a girl you met on Tinder. After a few minutes of talking, she looks at the hat you're wearing. Wait, hold on, I've got something for this. She looks at the hat you're wearing and says, I don't like it when guys wear hats. I don't think it looks very good. What is the best way to respond? Say, I actually get a lot of compliments on this hat. Take off the hat and jokingly say, do I look hotter now? Say, I wasn't planning on seeing anyone important today. I just put on whatever I could find. Casually shrug, then say, really? I guess I'm not very fashionable. Well, frankly, all of these answers are bad. Like, none of them are particularly good. I suppose if I had to choose, I'd say the last one, but you play it off in a kind of joking fashion. Oh well, I guess I'm not that hot then. But yeah, none of these are particularly good. If I were given the choice, I wouldn't go for any of these. You are talking to a girl at a party. Things are going well and she seems really into you, but then another guy from the party walks over and she starts flirting with him. How should you handle it? Quietly stand there looking at your phone until they finish the conversation. Interrupt and tell him, hey, we were talking, I'll let you know when we're done. Join in their conversation and fight to win her attention back by being more impressive. Or say, I'll let you two be alone, then start to walk away. Well again, none of these answers are fucking good. This one is just be a pussy. This one is just be an asshole. This one is just be weird. And then this one is just be sad and pathetic. Like, none of these are good. I guess I'm gonna have to go with this one. Not because I like it, it's the least weird of the four. Fuck it, we'll go with that one. You're on a date with a woman that you feel really attracted to. You can't tell if she likes you or not. What's the best way to find out? Ask her outright, am I your type? Kiss her, put out one of your hands and see if she gives you hers, or say, you really have the hots for me in a playful voice and see how she responds. This last one here is a bit creepy, I think, but I'm willing to bet that that's the right answer. I'm going to say ask her outright. Again, all the answers are bad here, but just asking her outright is probably the least creepy of the four that I could do. It's either that or I just tell her that she likes me until she believes me. True or false, if you try to sleep with a woman on the first date, she'll think you're a player and won't want to be your girlfriend. Well, that's just bollocks, isn't it? It depends on the person. Some people are fine with sleeping on the first date, some people aren't. It entirely depends on the person. All these dating courses, dating videos, whatever the fuck, they all try to boil women down into this one thing. They're not. They're humans. They're complex creatures. Every single one of them is different and likes different things. So this one's completely pointless as a question, but I'm just going to say false. You're talking to a cute girl that you just met in line at the Starbucks, and then you be a dick by not giving her the money.
As she reaches for the money,
pull it away. You want to get her phone number. What's the best way to do it? Ask her name, and then later look her up on Facebook and send her a friend request. Okay, so stalk her. Ask her what her favourite restaurant is, and then offer to take her out there. Okay, so be creepy. Or hand her your phone and say, put your number in. Okay, force her to do so. Stalk her, be weird, or force her. None of the answers are any fucking good. We're on what? Question 6, and there still hasn't been one answer that's remotely normal. I don't know, I'm just gonna say the restaurant one. Again, least creepy. You've been dating a woman for 3 weeks. Things are going very well, and you think you want her to be your girlfriend. What do? Ask her, what are we, and wait to see what she says. Tell her that you really like her and want to be exclusive. Send her flowers at work so that she knows you're serious. Or nothing, it's only been 3 weeks, still a chance she turns out to be a psychopath. Well, I'm willing to bet that that's the right answer for this fucking deranged quiz. Ladies and gentlemen, we're on question 7. and we finally have been given an answer that is not completely stupid. That answer being, tell her that you really like her and want to be exclusive. The one thing I can't quite understand about all these fucking quizzes, all of them are like, oh no, you can't be honest and nice with her, you have to manipulate her. No, just be upfront with her. Hey, I like you, and we've been going at this for a while. Do you want to take it to the next step? Nothing wrong with that. You had a first date with a woman, it went well. At the end, you kissed her for a few minutes. Right, well, okay, whoever wrote that was 14 years old. She had to go to bed because she had a meeting at 7 next morning. How should he follow up? Send her roses at work with a note saying, I had fun last night, you're a very special lady. Call her the next morning early to make sure she's awake for her meeting and tell her you had a good time. While you're on the phone, ask her out for another date. Wait until the next night, then call her and say hi, talk for a few minutes and then hang up without asking her out again. Or wait 3 days, call her, when she answers say hi, talk for a few minutes, then ask her out on another date. This one seems a bit odd. It's like, hey, we had a lovely time and I'd like to go on another date, but I'm not going to fucking ask you. I'm just going to blow you off. Call her the next morning early. Okay, that's just weird. You ring someone at like 6 in the morning. You wouldn't do that. Send her red roses at work. That's way over the top. I suppose then, again, simply by going for the least creepy option, wait 3 days and then call her. But again, 3 days is a while to wait, isn't it? Wait like a day, maybe 2. I don't fucking know. I'm just going to say that one. It's the least creepy. True or false, women are only attracted to jerks or bad boys, and that is the real reason why nice guys always finish last. Oh, fuck me. That's just appalling, isn't it? This one question sums up the way all these dating gurus, it sums up how all of them think. Obviously that's false, but I wouldn't be surprised if the quiz says it's true. It's time to get your results. Click the button below to find out if you're making the classic nice guy mistake and costing you women and how to fix it. Show me my results. Please don't charge me for the fucking results. Come on. Okay, surprisingly, it didn't make me pay for the results. I've got the results for free, which is always nice. I got 24 out of 36 points. Basically, I'm in the nice guy danger zone. God forbid, a nice guy. Oh no. Your answers to that quiz were interesting. While you're definitely not as bad as some guys, you clearly don't place enough value on yourself and have some nice guy habits holding you back. This just reeks of incel, doesn't it? You're talking to a girl at a party, things are going well, and she seems really into you. Just spouting bollocks now. What's the answer? The correct answer is D. Are you shitting me? So the correct answer was this one. I'll let you two be alone and start to walk away. So some other guy comes up to a girl you're interested in and starts flirting with her. And your response is, oh, I'll leave you two on your own. How the fuck is that gonna help? True or false, if you try to sleep with a woman on the first date, she'll think you're a player and it'll ruin your chances of becoming her boyfriend. False. If you don't make a move on the first date, while you might think it makes you seem like a gentleman, she just thinks you were too scared or inexperienced to go for it. And usually, you won't get a second chance. So basically what it's saying here is, if you don't try and sleep with everyone and everything that you're interested in, you're a loser. That's just brain dead. What about if she doesn't want to sleep with you? Oh thanks, I had a lovely date, but I don't want to. Oh fuck. Now I'm a loser, apparently. This is just such a load of shit. You're talking to a cute girl that you met in line at Starbucks. She's funny and playful. You want to get her phone number. Oh yeah, how did I say this again? I think I said ask her to her favorite restaurant. Again, which isn't a very good answer, but it's the least bad out of all the shitty answers they gave us. All women have something called make up my mind for me syndrome. Never put her in a spot where she can be the one to say yes or no. Alright, so don't allow her to make a decision of her own, of course. That's really bad, isn't it? What's that? You want free will? No, go fuck yourself. So if you want a girl's number, instead of asking a girl if you can have her number, tell her to give it to you. Force her to do it, basically. I don't know what you expect me to say about this, but if you can't understand why this is really fucking wrong, you're brain dead. You're out on a date with a woman that you feel really attracted to. You can't tell if she likes you or not. What's the best way to find out? Ask her out. Oh yeah, what was this one again? I think I just said ask her outright. So apparently according to this, D was the best answer. That answer being, say you really have the hots for me in a playful voice and see how she responds. So basically, keep telling her that she's into you, whether or not she is or not. Just keep telling her that she is into you until she is, because imagine if they had a will of their own. That'd be awful, wouldn't it, guys? You had a first date with a woman, it went well. At the end of it, you kissed for a few... Oh yeah, I remember this one. I think I said wait 3 days, then call her. Answer 3. Call her a couple of days later, say her hellos, and then end the conversation without asking her out again. So hold on, let me get this straight in my beta male brain. You go on a date with a woman, you clearly enjoyed the date, you both had good fun, and you want to go on another date, so does she. So you ring her up, you say, hey, how you doing? I had real fun on that day. And then you put your phone down and you don't ask her out on another one. It just goes back to the whole idea of you can't be nice to women. You have to be a dickhead to them. That's the only way you're going to get them interested. Which, of course, is completely wrong. What's wrong in saying, I had fun? Let's do this again sometime. How would next Thursday suit? True or false, you have to be a jerk, an asshole, phony, or act fake to get women. Answer false. Basically, what all this paragraph is saying is being fake and a dick doesn't work on girls. Okay, fine so far. But then it goes on to say that being nice to them doesn't work either. Alright, okay, so what does work on them? Let's look at the final answer on the next page. This next one is the most important. Holy shit, I'm tingling with excitement. Oh, fuck me. And at the end of the fucking quiz, he recommends you his stupid fucking online course, which, you know, probably costs a shitload of money. This online workshop will be running for a limited schedule, so make sure to sign up before the free class closes for good. Yeah, exactly. Creates the idea of scarcity again. It's all a scam. It's exactly the same thing as I went through before. It's just a fucking scam. Of course, at the end of the quiz, he recommends me his stupid fucking course that's bound to fix all my problems. Bobby Rio. Piss off. Now, after I initially took this quiz, I got kind of curious, so I went back to the beginning and I retook it. And this time I put in all the right answers. And here are the results. Sure enough, even if I get everything absolutely right, I'm still a nice guy. There's still a problem with me. Even if I get everything absolutely right by Bobby Rio's warped standards, it's still, there's something wrong with you. Let's look through the list of what's wrong with you, and here's my course at the end of it. Why not take it so you can improve yourself, you stupid loser? You're still a nice guy, you're still inadequate, and you're still in need of my online course to fix yourself. And oh look, my online course is recommended at the end of this quiz. How convenient. Give me money. Basically, the whole quiz is fake. It's just an excuse for Bobby Rio to shill his awful product and make you think that you need it. You don't. I don't think I can make it any clearer at this point that all of these dating courses that offer super secret tips to get women, they're all predatory scams. They're designed to prey on lonely people, or people that feel they're inadequate, or people that don't believe in themselves. They offer them a load of really shitty advice, which is at best pointless and at worst genuinely quite damaging and sexist, and they take their money. And these poor bastards go out into the world and try the stupid advice they've paid for, and sure enough, it doesn't fucking work, and it pulls them further and further into the cycle. Well, I'm still inadequate, it's still not working, but of course, it must be my fault, so I'll just have to pay for more of it. I'll just have to use more and more of their advice. The cycle continues. It's like being flushed down a toilet. I don't think I can put it any plainer than this. Fuck these people.
Beta! A beta! Oh my god, I'm so beta!
Silence, Wedge. Now I want to finish up with this point and make it very clear that anyone that uses terms like alpha male or beta cuck, anyone that uses those terms unironically is brain dead to the highest degree. Oh, what's that? You don't agree with my opinions? Well, that just makes you a beta. Very convenient that, isn't it? Anyone that doesn't agree with their opinions is a beta. How convenient. I've already mentioned that a lot of these pickup artists will say, recommend, and endorse some seriously messed up shit.
Women don't adhere to the same ethical code when it comes to dating that men typically do.
And it's usually the ones that harp on about being an alpha. The alpha male mentality and idea, it's not helpful to anyone. Basically what it does is it takes humans who are very complex and different from one another and puts them into three utterly stupid categories. The first category is women. All of them, because, you know, they're all exactly the same as one another. They all like the same things, they all behave the same way, they all desire to be messed about by alpha males. Basically, they're reduced to being treated to and talked about like objects. And then, of course, you've got the second category, which is alpha males. They, of course, have big muscles and lots of money, and they drive nice cars and they wear fancy suits, and everything they say and do is confident and sexy. Basically, the definitions of an alpha male all sound like an 8-year-old's idea of a cool dude, because yeah, all these dating advice pickup artist fuckers, they're all mentally about 8 years old. And then, of course, you've got the third and final category, which is beta males. And this category essentially consists of everyone that doesn't agree with them, or everyone who isn't their idea of a man. Now, the alpha male theory, mentality, whatever you want to call it, a load of shit. I think I've made it very clear at this point that, you know, it's bad. But it also might be worth mentioning at this point that the alpha male theory is also completely wrong. Like, literally, it's been proven false. It does not exist. The term alpha comes from the idea of there being an alpha wolf in a wolf pack. You know, a top dog, if you will. The phrase was originally coined by David Mech in a book that he wrote in 1970 about wolves, their behaviour, and how their packs work. Having observed wolves and their behaviours, he spotted what he thought was an alpha wolf. One wolf that was on top of the pack and was in charge of everyone else. However, in 1999, Mech stated in a paper that his alpha of the pack theory was actually wrong. He'd made a mistake, and what he originally thought was an alpha was actually just a wolf parent. Much like human families, the parents are in charge of the kids, and that's all Mech had observed. A parent in charge of wolf pups. Furthermore, Mech also writes that one wolf leading a pack is bollocks as well. Wolf packs are usually co-run equally by the male parent and the female parent. Google it. There is no such thing as an alpha. Not in wolves, not in humans, not at all. So any video or advice on how to be an alpha, it's not only brain dead, it's not only sexist, and it's not only stupid, but it's also complete bullshit. Anyway, ladies and gents, that's going to do it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and if you didn't enjoy, you're a beta cuck. Anyone that wasn't pleased with this video and fancies writing me a big long angry paragraph about how I'm a beta or a soy boy or some sort of woke piece of shit, please direct all your comments towards this email on screen. If you did enjoy this video, some support would be greatly appreciated. A like always helps. You can subscribe if you fancy to hear more of my angry voice screaming about things I don't like. That is most of my content, by the way, me angrily ranting and screaming about things that I thoroughly despise. Apparently it's quite entertaining to watch me slowly spiral into madness, so if you fancy that sort of thing, there's plenty more content on my channel you can check out. Anyway, yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Thanks again for watching. I'm off to pick up some bitches now, so I'll see you all in the next pecking video.